Hey guys, it's David Shing at McCann's. I'm with Mike Racic from UM. Mike, how are you, mate?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good. It's pretty sunny down here, isn't it?
Yeah, a little hot. Good thing I'm not wearing black.
Yeah, well, yeah, indeed. Today, at least. I think it's inspiring to be down here in Cannes. I would like to sort of, ask you, how do you feel creativity is being fueled at the moment? What are you seeing in the digital space that's exciting for you?
For me right now, it's everything I'm seeing in the mobile space. Mobile space and some of the stuff we're seeing from around the globe with out of home, right? So how people are approaching out of home a little bit differently, right? Where they're not just looking at it as a placement for a billboard, for a cheap billboard. People are starting to look at it as an actual screen, right? So for me, when you start talking about mobility, right, it's where content can be, right? So starting to look at all the different screens and just hearing people start to talk that way around, the buzzword of the day, right? The soup du jour is mobile, but to me, it's not just mobile on a phone, right? It's laptop, it's out of home, and just seeing what people are doing with it is pretty interesting, right?
Are you finding digital outdoor to be, immersive enough? Do you think people are actually experiencing well enough with it?
To me, I don't think they're experiencing well enough, but to me, it's a gateway into an experience, right? So if you use that, if you look at the way they traditionally use it, where it's just a flat image and that's it, to me, it's a way that if you have other things going on around content, branded content online, you got social stuff going on, and you're putting your hooks into a consumer, right, or a person around an interest point, and now he's walking on the street and he sees something that ties to that experience that he can, interact with, maybe on his phone, or maybe just giving him a simple message when you go home, do this on Facebook, whatever it is, that it just allows people to participate versus just talking about ad impressions, right?
I think it's intriguing that you say, mobile's important. The immersive experience of things like digital outdoor, which I think is fascinating in itself. Thankfully, you didn't say just the social platforms, because I'm getting a bit tired of those. I don't think they really help creative expression. What about augmented reality? Is that something that's intriguing to you?
Augmented reality, so just speaking from a North America's perspective, it's wait and see, right? So Xbox is coming out with their version of it, which I think is not that good, the way they're setting it up, where it's just avatar based, and you're going almost to 2D images and 2D experiences, right? So I'm talking to you over IM, but now we can do it as, virtual characters, which not interesting, right? To me, when you start talking about augmented realities, to me, I'm just saying, well, just make it reality, right? Why can't, there's so much technology out there that we can communicate, one-to-one, one-to-many with real images, with real people, and discuss topics and, integrate into content versus when you say augmented reality, to me it's fantasy world, right? People go in and it's like Facebook, right? You go in our social media in general, you go in and you're friends with many, right? But you would interact and engage with a small core of people that even know what you look like. So to me, the augmented reality stuff, it's really about connecting into connecting to different platforms and making it more engaging from a human perspective versus augmented realities. I'm hiding behind a mask and now I'm going to go around and blow things up, right?
Totally get it, Mike. What's the most interesting thing you've found at Cannes so far?
Well, I'll give you guys a plug. One of the most interesting things I saw was the IPG app, especially on the iPhone. I thought it was pretty ambitious to pull off in Cannes, right? Across IPG, right? And more importantly, just the experience on the on the different platforms. Even though on the BlackBerry it's not that good, it's actually pretty intuitive to use, right? And the information and the way you guys are integrating the content into there, it's not just an app and there's nothing there. It's like the app works and there's content that's being put through there on a regular basis, which I think a lot of people forget that part of it, right? Let's build the cool technology platform, but we're never going to, we're going to update it once in a blue moon with content. Who cares, right? It's using a platform to engage people, engaging us, right? And getting us to talk about the content around there.
Mike, thanks so much for spending some time with us, mate.
No problem.
Cheers.
Good.
Take a picture of you